Happy fucking Friday, B's and G's. Hope you guys are doing well. It's fucking Friday. I just got back into town. I am ridden hard and put away wet. Fucking a week at Disney with a 4 and a 7-year-old is okay. It's not the greatest. I think the week at Disney is probably harder with a 60-year-old than a 38-year-old that you have to take care of. But I digress. Yeah, it was awesome to get away for a minute, and then fucking ridiculous to get back home. That's what fucking sucks about vacation, is you actually have to come home and you vacated a place. Eventually you have to go back to that place. Sometimes there's a reason you vacated it. With this fucking snowstorm coming, I appreciate why we fucking vacated New England, but whatever, I digress. Yeah, so I hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you had a great week, had an awesome week in your own respective areas. Oh the world. You can see there's separation here. Right there's the top and whoop, there's the bottom. I used these two beers for this. This is going to be... I've kind of gotten away from naming these beers for some reason. It was always about creating something that would be fun from two different things, and flavors that were going to be definitely different between what the two beers that you put in there, and I kind of got away from that recently, and I apologize, and so I am going to do that again. You'll notice, wow, yeah, something that not many people know about me is I have monkey feet, and I can actually hold my camera with my foot and use that. So it's sort of like a selfie stick when I kind of twirl it around a bit, but usually I have to hop. I'm a really shitty, I can't really tell jokes. I can't do that. Fuck it. I'm using the tripod. Fuck this. That was my nickname in high school. Yeah, so where was I going with this? I have no idea. Yeah, so we've got the Bad Martha on top, which is a beer from Massachusetts. It's Martha's Vineyard. They use grape leaves in there. I'll show a pouring video in a second or three. Maybe I'll open with it. I don't know. Okay, here we go. So I poured a little aggressive on the first pour. Kind of have to do that just to get a little bit of that, a little more cushion for the pushing.
Boom, chickle, wow, wow.
When you drop the lighter beer on top. Now I say that, and I'm going to pour at glacial speed right now. Kind of your government at work speed. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Ooh. But even with this doot-to-doo here on the top, or a spoon, or some sort of other piece of accoutrement, slow and steady sort of wins the race. Oh, we're starting to get to the top again. Hold on. So here, oh, you can see, whoa, pouring up the top. Lovely bit of foam. And you'll see it starts to separate as it pours down through the foam, kind of has a little bit more. Sorry for all the damn shadows. Light down here sucks. Well, it just sucks. Period. We'll just say that. The light sucks ass. There's separation. On its own, this beer is a little bit... It's a little less than golden, I should say. In fact, I'll probably pour it out so you can see what it is. This is like the beer from Martha's Vineyard. This is Bad Martha. I think they use grape leaves in this, actually, so it's got a little bit of a winey taste. So we can tell why she's a virgin. Fucking whiny ass bitch. Kind of like my phone. Alright, I'm going to pause this and we'll come right back in a second. I'll pour this out so you can see what I'm talking about. Hold on. So, you can see from the glass that Larmo gave me. This is one of my care package glasses. Thank you, Mr. Lentz. This beer is a little bit more amber than your typical blackened half and half. Jesus, the gas. Half and half concoction. So the separation isn't going to be as striking. You can see it kind of. Where's my. Oh my god. Right about there. Boop, is the line. Pardon my cables from the Keyser and fermenting fridge. I'm in the basement again and it sucks a dick. So yeah, there's a separation. There's a fair amount of separation there. It's just me choosing two beers that really don't look like they've separated very much. But this is a very good beer. Bad Martha. I think it's their flagship ale. Oh, if I'm not mistaken. And you can look at that beer while I reach over here. It is... What they gonna tell you? What they gonna tell you? Screw this, hold on. Yeah, there's a... They use grape leaves. They use, like, New England hops. I didn't know that we had New England hops. Shows you how much I fucking know. And then that milk stout, the left hand. Milk stout. So... We're looking at the virgin heifer, a virgin heifer on a night ride, basically, is what we're going to be doing. It's right here, kind of whiny, like me. It's fruity as a motherfucker, grapey as a motherfucker, and then a lot more chocolatey down the bottom, so kind of a grapey chocolate, which I think in some respects can work. I mean, for someone, anything can technically work. Cheers. Happy fucking Friday. Would I make an unhalf and half of this? Probably not. Am I going to drink it? Damn fucking right I'm going to drink it. It's a fucking beer. I'm going to chuck it down this fat gullet and enjoy the fucking shit out of it. Because this is what we do. What else has been going on this week? Crazy shit. Not just with the vacation. So while I was on vacation... before I left, I'm not sure if I shot a video. Yeah, I was transferring beers actually the last time that we spoke. I transferred the leaf brown, the leaf nut brown to the keg. Started that thing carving, but right before I left, I transferred the curry and put that into a keg and then put that on gas. So whilst I was gone, those were going to be kind of carbon up and getting ready for my return home. So I would have something waiting for me when I got back. I'm gonna double fist. Triple, technically I'm triple fisting, but doing a lot of fisting right now.
Boom, chickle, wow, wow.
So this is the half and half. Cheers. Here's the nut brown, the maple leaves. It's kind of, the light in here sucks ass. But this thing kind of did what we were looking for, and in that it became malty the way that I was hoping that I would get some malt. I got really sweet malt, but with a really tannic, smoky, and earthy leaf character. It's kind of hard to explain other than if you've ever raked leaves and you get to the bottom of a leaf pile and you smell that wet leaf, and if you are like me and you enjoy the autumn, some people hate the fucking shit out of the autumn, so you're not going to like this beer, and I apologize, so boop, turn it off right now. This thing, it's sweet up front, and it just kind of goes darker and earthier every single second that it sets on your tongue until you get to the back, and then it just tastes like leaves. I don't know how to explain it other than it tastes and smells like autumn and rain. It's the only way I can explain it. It's rain and leaves and autumn and cheers, and it's... I understand that it's not the... Just me describing it that way does not make it very attractive. Because for those of us who have to rake shitloads of leaves, it's not the most fun part. The very most fun part of autumn. Fucking idiot. The most fun or the most enjoyable part of autumn. But for me, the second I can get away from the little fuckers and be outside and rake leaves, that's a lot of fucking fun. It's the most enjoyable part of autumn for me. So I dig the shit out of it. So, I mean, it's earthy. So I love that. I love that bassiness. I love bass qualities in beer. So the other thing that was going on that happened while I was gone, I think, was the curry. Now, this beer had ample time while I was away to get itself sorted out. And when I came home, I only poured a small sample of this. Let's see if I can... The camera's over here, dickhead. See, oh god. Not much fuzz, not much fizz. It's got character like no one's business, but no carb. So, I've turned gas off on the other two lines and pumped the gas, turned the regulator up, turned only the curry beer up, and I'm going to let that thing sit for another 24 hours on 30 psi because I need this thing, or want this thing, carved up. Because, well, snowstorm's coming. And there are a fair amount of people around our house who go to the store and buy beer and milk and cheese and eggs and all the, all the things that good people do, and then they get back home and they're like, oh fuck, beer, shit. Well, I guess I'll be like the big fat ass Saint Bernard out front with a big old fucking barrel on my neck, and you know, free beer this way. So I'll be shuttling people down into my basement and doling out free beer. So I want to make sure that I at least give them something that's carbonated that they might enjoy. I mean, I'll give them flat fucking beer that they hate, and then they won't come back, or I can... Oh, I'm gonna put forth the best product I possibly can. Unlike these fucking videos. So yeah, this curry, cheers. I mean, the coconut and jasmine rice are super forward on the nose in this thing. It's where I wanted it to be. I'm happy with how it is right now. The bitterness, I haven't taken a sip, but I've tasted it. The bitterness Josh called it a metallic flavor at one point in time, and that was 2 versions ago. So obviously, dude, you're gonna get another one so you can compare and contrast. It's not as sharp. It's not the way that it was. It's mellowed. The bitterness is mellowed out now. It's more lemongrass and more lime forward. A little more lime forward. The lime is still kind of fading a little bit. The coconut actually really rounds out in the back end of the palate, which is what I kind of was hoping it would do. It's sweet because of the lactose, but a good curry is a little sweet. This is not intended to be a full curry. I mean, you're not going to close your eyes and be like, fuck, yellow curry. This is essence of curry. You're going to pick up things as you drink it. You get the rice, you get the coconut, you're gonna get the coriander and the pepper and the heat. There's a slight heat at least. It's where I wanted it to be. Again, like anything else that I make, is it for everyone else? Probably not. Probably not. I've been watching a lot of folks recently, newer folks, or people who I've been out of a loop in some respects, and I have not been paying attention, and that's my fault. But Josh mentioned him the other day. The dude from Not on Sundays, my boy in Atlanta. And he's 100% correct, and I absolutely agree with him. Fuck it, it's just beer. No reason to get stressed out about it. I'm brewing this because I want to brew this and I want to drink this. I don't look the way that I look because I brew beer that I don't want to drink. It's the sad truth. I'm a big fat fuck. I mean, I've zoomed in and the camera is like a good 40 feet over there. Just so this is what you get. So, be thankful for what you get. Yeah, I mean, this is about making the shit that we want to drink. For all of us. For every single one of us. And if we share it with people who become like-minded or are like-minded, or we find that enjoy the stuff that we make, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. There's validation in that, right? So where was I? Sorry about that. Was I drinking this one? The brown. I was drinking the curry, right? Well, I finished that one. Was I drinking? Fuck. Too many beers. Fuck it, I'm gonna come back to this beer. Screw it. I went on a tangent there, and I probably cut some stuff out because I realized that it got really long, like 18 minutes already, and I still haven't done anything that's actually of any meaning whatsoever. Absolutely no meaning whatsoever. So Not on Sundays. Fucking awesome dude. Check him out too. Mike Dean. Sorry, I'm gonna just blow through people who are absolutely this week who I found thanks to Mr. Josh, but other people for other reasons. Mike Dean, I've got beers over there. Thank you for giving the Corporal's Mania, the Incognito, and the Quatre Frères, the Four Brothers, giving those an actual go and drinking those. I know that Corporal's Mania, obviously, I'm not going to throw that into the SJ Pour Challenge just because of what the challenge was this year. I'm super psyched that you like that beer because I love that beer. I crush on that beer like no one's business. That beer has a soft spot. Fuck again, soft spot in my heart. Fuck. The Incognito, it's 7.1% white stout. It was a fuck around beer. Again, I wanted to brew something that was a little fun and a little different, and thankfully this time it worked. I don't know if next time I brew it will work, but hey, even a blind squirrel finds a nut. I can't fucking speak. And then the Quatre Frères, I don't know. I mean, that was a Belgian dark. It's a once a year. Brewed it for my brothers at Christmas time, and wanted to share it with as many people as I possibly can, just because it's a good sharing beer. And it was awesome for you to share it with your friend. Your friend Dan as well. So that was awesome. Thanks, Mike. I've got your beers over here that need to I need to devote some time to, and I will be devoting time to beer reviews this weekend. So if you guys see a flurry of videos come out from me, it's because I'm going to be snowed in to a degree, and I'll be home with a glass and a shitload of beers to drink. Lermo's got some beers in there. Dan Barrage Brewer has some beers in there. Mike's got beers in there. Nate and Brad, well, there's some beers in there. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Fuck, my side's already hurting. My liver is protesting. What else? I don't... Alex, Rock On Beer Blog. Cheers, dude. First Bucket Friday. Welcome to the madness. Not really that mad, but welcome to the just doing whatever the fuck it is. Thank you for pouring half and half and having to go at it. And you're right. Fuck it. It doesn't matter if it fucking separates. Who gives a shit? The whole point of this is for us to just have fucking fun, experiment. Victor Brews, the 24-ounce Tuesday, that's the whole fucking another day. See, if we stagger this up and we work this out right, every fucking day of the week is going to be a beer drinking day with a name attached to it, which validates the reason why we drink. It's a Homebrew Wednesday, it's a Thirsty Thursday, it's a Fuck It Friday, it's a 24-ounce Tuesday, it's a Sunday fucking fun day. Now, if we can find 2 more people to figure out a way to make a Monday and a Saturday, someday to make a video, as part of the brew tubing community, we could have this entire week locked up and we could totally validate why we drink and put it on camera to our wives. And we wouldn't have a problem. We don't have problems. Just because we drink every day doesn't mean that we have a problem. Okay. I do have a problem because I'm running out of space. And I'm running out of shit to talk about. And I've rambled on now for 24 minutes. And I have to edit. I hate editing. So, I've absolutely said nothing of meaning in 24 minutes and 33 seconds. So, cheers to you guys. Happy Fuck It Friday. Happy the rest of your weekend. If you are in the snow belt right now, SJ, Joe, I'm looking at you. Stay safe, boys. Hope you got your shit in order. Everyone else, enjoy your fucking weekends. I will see you guys next week. Yeah, well, I'll see you next week. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm sorry that this is just an absolute clusterfuck and a muckin' fest.
We have to get on, we have so much time and so little to do. Strike that. Reverse it. This way, please.
Anyway. Happy fucking Friday. Fuck that. Happy fucking Friday. Enjoy your fucking weekend. I'll see you guys later.
The fuck you talking about?